This here's America. We ride Harley Davidsons. Don't mess with my America. What's happening, guys? Well, we are today up at Rampart Range Road. We got back from Yellowstone last night, and I was itching to see Xena. I was like, Xena, I miss you. If I could have had her up in Yellowstone, I would have been such a happy camper. It would have been ridiculous. But she's back. I got her. And we're going to be some happy campers today. So I've mentioned this road a couple of times. And I've actually ridden on it a couple of times in a couple of videos. But I've never gone the whole way. It goes from Sedalia, which is near Platte River Road, North Platte River Road, which I did in a couple of videos, and goes all the way down to Colorado Springs. So that's quite a ways. But I went ahead and I forgot to reset. Damn, forgot to reset my trip. Alright, well, let's make a note that we probably have, I don't know, maybe 10 miles. Because the worry today is going to be running out of gas. This is a really long road. Colorado Springs, I think, is about 40 minutes-ish from where I live via the highway. So, back here, it's going to be many, many miles. I do know where the other end is, and it comes out in a place called Garden of the Gods, which is kind of like Red Rocks, but doesn't have an amphitheater and all that stuff. It'd be really cool of this guy to let me go by. Otherwise, he's just gonna dust me out forever. Oh well, we'll see. But yeah, I've really kind of been itching to come up here and hit the trails. It's just, you gotta do it when no one's around. You know, do it in an off time. And I don't really want to do it by myself. I just would feel kind of weird because they go way back and way down and just a bunch of bad situations to be in by yourself. It's not that I'm scared to do it. I just think that like I said a few times, you know, I'm big on safety. I'm big on, you know, not trying to kill myself doing this. So yeah, I will wait for Miss Stacy, who just needs to relax today. She made the mistake of making herself the only driver on the rental car that we got for Wyoming. So, or for Yellowstone. So that poor girl drove and drove and drove and drove and drove and drove and drove all day, every day. But that's what she likes to do, so, you know, alright, do what you want to do. I'm not going to stop you. But yeah, I think the Rampart Range, the actual, like, riding area doesn't go all the way up. It goes a ways, but I think it'll come to an end once we're gonna come up here, we're gonna make a right-hand turn, and I think it ends not too long after that. And from there, it should just be cool dirt road, overlooks, and lunch. Hopefully we'll make it to Colorado Springs and get gas and not be walking. Wow, they've really freaking, they've made this road super freaking slick. It's gotten all torn up. So yeah, these trails do look fun. I'm pretty excited. But I am riding street pressure, so front tire is a little bit slickery. That good old TKC 80 with its no gaps in between the treads. So this video will probably make it up before the Wyoming. Why do I keep saying Wyoming? It is in Wyoming, but this video will probably make it up before the Yellowstone video. I started editing it last night. I went and I found some royalty-free music. I mean, I think that this video is going to be huge. I really want to do a good edit on it. I want it to look professional and, you know, be as good as I can. And just for you guys that have been watching now and you know, kind of know what I'm about and what I'm doing. I did that entire video with the GoPro in my hand. So no tripods or anything like that. It's all done by hand. POV. Even better POV than when I'm riding Cena. Come on, man. Can I pass you? Thank God. Well, that's about enough dust for one day. So yeah, the entire Yellowstone video shot by hand. No tripods, no, you know, just my one Hero 2. And just in starting to edit last night, I was having trouble containing myself. Pretty freaking awesome video. Looks great. But yeah, like I said, I wanna put this up and just say hi. We're back, and hope you guys enjoyed the pictures and the little clips and stuff. I know it's not gonna be a bike video, and I'm not gonna involve the bike in it at all. But I want it to be inspirational, and I wanted to kind of showcase, you know, just the trip in general and the time that I had with Stace and all that. And boy, this gravel is slippery. Take these turns low. Oh, got a bug inside my visor. That's nice. But yeah, you guys can see how freaking busy it is up here, and people drive down this road at like 40 miles an hour. They just do not care. I know I was complaining that I wanted to pass that lady, but she was doing 20. And I think 25, 30 is safe. Wow, there's a big old tent. But I have a little bit more video that I haven't put up yet from out here. And hey, now that I took the chain guard off, it doesn't make that annoying clang, clang, clang sound when I go over washboards. That's kind of like, I guess, taking a punch and punching holes in the KLR 650 exhaust so it doesn't chirp like a freaking bird. That was how annoyed I was with that clang, 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 clang sound of the chain hitting that dang plate. I still do need to get a skid plate, and I think I'm gonna do that soon. I think they're like $60 for the DRZ, which is nothing. So I might just pick one up, and supposedly they're just bolt on, which is great. But back to Teton and Yellowstone. I feel kind of bad for Grand Teton because I think it's the park that gets search and rescue. I love that they have to have a whole search and rescue team up here because they know that idiots are going to kill themselves. That's what you get. But anyway, yeah, Grand Teton. Grand Teton is the park that gets dwarfed by Yellowstone. It's beautiful, but it's smaller, and it just doesn't have as many features as Yellowstone. So you'll see. I mean, I did as much as I could in Teton to show you what it's like, but then all of a sudden you're in Yellowstone and you're just like mind blown. Blown, like out of your skull. Whoa. Alright. Really cool of this guy not to dust me out anymore and let me pass, but that ain't gonna happen. But yeah, Teton's got that Jenny Lake and it's got a couple other lakes, but then it's got a road down the back, if you will, that's kind of hidden and I guess not as well known. But it's called Wilson Moose Road or something. Yeah, I think it's Wilson Moose Road. I'll put it up here. But we were talking to one of the rangers, and he was like, you know, Stace has a serious thing for moose. They're her second favorite aminal. Her second favorite aminal behind horses, and she's been begging me to, when we get a house, get a horse property, and that's a whole nother story. But yeah, she loves mooses. And we've only seen one out here. And it was actually on the way back from Terriel. I didn't put that video in. It's really, really sketchy. It's a really bad video. Because they were too far away and all I had was my phone. The GoPro was still on the helmet. Come on, homie. Really? Really, really? Can I go by you, please? Pretty please? That dust is great. I love it. Tastes good. Thanks. But yeah, so we cruised down this road and can I go by, please? No. So we cruised down Wilson Moose Road and within, I don't know, 3 or 4 miles, we come across a bear jam. If you don't know what a bear jam is where all the cars stop immediately in the middle of the road and people lose their freaking minds because there's bears. Yeah, I think bears are really cool and I want to see them too. So if you ever go to one of these places, move your flipping car all the way off the road before the rangers have to come and tell you to do it. Because then it just becomes not filming the bear, it becomes listening to the ranger go, please move your vehicles off the side of the road. You are idiots. And my boss was telling me before we left that he's been stuck in bear jams that have gone on for like 2.5 hours. And luckily we didn't get stuck in anything like that. But yeah, we did find bear jams. And you'll see the footage. I was a little closer than I should have been, but you know, I admit it. But I was prepared to A, be loud and big, B, run away, and if all else fails, I was prepared. Yeah, you know what I mean. Found out that flying with firearms is not that big of a deal. Not at all. It was easy peasy out of Denver and even flipping easier out of Jackson Hole. Jackson Hole is one of those airports where you just go and get off the plane and walk right onto the tarmac, like down the little steps. And I love that. I'm not really huge into planes, but I think that's cool. When you know, you don't actually, the terminal is like the size of a Wendy's. So yeah, a couple miles down the road, we run into a bear jam. We're like, oh, crap, a bear jam. All right, so get out and take some pictures and film and, you know, enjoy it. And then we're like, all right, we're done. You know, everybody's still there. We're like, let's sneak out before everybody else gets back in their cars and gets going. So we jump in the car and go down, I don't know, maybe a half a mile at most. And bam, another jam. We're like, what the heck's going on? So we asked somebody and they're like, it's a mama moose and a calf. So yeah, within half a mile of each other, bears, moose, and calves. All right, that was an instance right there where giving it throttle saved me. You guys probably couldn't see it very well because it wasn't major, but I felt the front wheel going, and it went and continued to go even when I let off a little bit, and it still continued to go. So I got right back on the throttle, and the front wheel straightened right out, plowed right through whatever rocks and crap it was. Can you please pull over? You gotta get back, every time I get on the bike, you gotta get back in that mindset of, you know, letting it roam around and not worrying about it too much, because, you know, your normal reaction is just to grip. You know, you want to like hold on with your legs and hold on with your arms and oh my god, we're gonna fall over now. You're not. But yeah, you gotta get that mind frame back. I'm gonna have to stop and clean you guys off. I know you're freaking dirty already. I don't even know why I'm filming this. That just drives me insane. I don't understand. But, you know, why can't you just be a nice guy? You know, obviously I want to go faster than you, but that's not even the point. The point is, you know, you realize that you're killing me with dust. You know it. And now that section of the video is unusable. But I'm gonna find a good spot and have lunch, and maybe we'll start over a little bit better. I know there's a really cool spot right around here somewhere. Oh, so I'll throw this clip in too. I filmed it before, but I'll just say it again because it's kind of cool. So Ness, remember when you stopped at Mount Hood? Which was very cool, by the way. I really like that end of that video. This is my little Ness impression. Check it out. Nowhere near Mount Hood, but it's kind of cool, just a peak sticking out in the middle of nowhere. So you guys can see if we would have continued around that turn. Oh, yeah, washboards. So if we would have continued straight where the jerk went, we would have ended up going up to the lookout for the fire tower. But we're not going up there today because it doesn't go very far. There's just like 2 campgrounds up there and 1 jerk. So what's gonna happen now is I'm going to go have some lunch before it rains. Well, here comes the rain, guys. But I wanted to show you real quick where I had lunch. Ugh. I was gonna sit up there, but there's been some lightning going on, and I'm 6'3", so I don't want to be the tallest thing over here. But yeah, that's another view of the intro where I shot it is like way over there. So now we got a nice fun climb. Zena's over there behind those rocks. I am officially freezing. I hope this doesn't become my last will and testament.